With our faces really big. Are we streaming?
Streaming live.
Broke it into, huh?
There we go.
Alright,
Theoretically speaking. I don't have my Bible.
What do we got to work with here? You want to split his legs with me? I'm gonna get chocolate.
I guess I'll just take it.
Why not, Alex? I earned it. Yeah, you earned it. Us Meckies. We're all stressed as hell. We need a donut. Everyone does, man.
You're a Mecky, you're not a coffee. Shush.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be terrible. Oh, you know.
I mean, do you know how hard 306 is for a Becky? For a Becky?
What about Alex? Do you have the
Carol.
Yeah.
Good.
You know what that means? We're live.
Yay!
What happened?
We're live.
We're also live
Oh no, I don't
on
want
YouTube right
that.
now.
Go away.
We're live on YouTube right now.
Why? But why? Why are we live on YouTube?
So other people who aren't here can watch it and enjoy this beauty.
Everything over.
Oh, we're good, I think. Yep, I checked it on my phone. It looks good. Ooh. I should post it on Facebook.
All at the same time. All at the same time.
You dig? You dig? Yeah. I hope that's right. It's been too long since I've used YouTube.
Oh, fuck. League Warriors.
Yay! Go away!
I'm sorry, Greg.
Go away, Andrew. Okay. This next thing will go away.
Oh, okay, like that.
It's a Gingy. The live stream, boy. What?
Why don't we ever play this?
Play what?
Really up there, Steve.
An older song. But we're live.
I knew.
We're live on YouTube?
Oh god.
Oh, shit. Just from the network open? Yeah, but I probably shouldn't say it.
I saw That's my favorite song.
Technically it's on the Drumline channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
The way for it to No, you want to do like a disintegrate singer though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Could have done that. We need to burn it. Even if it's I bet you they actually had 2 other singers out there. He was the original singer. And then there's one of the mid Yeah, oh yeah. That's the way Spawn Scott was.
Oh my goodness.
When we played, both times we played this They do like the stage moves. That band, honestly, they had like 3 good songs. I was a little bad that I was like, you picked the ones that are, yeah. They didn't really listen to that.
Why do I need a graduate?
That's true. I question that. I graduated 3 years ago.
Yeah, and you're still here.
That works.
Yeah,
No, I drumline instructor. No idea. I don't know.
okay.
Jelly. I don't either.
I got 2 jobs. Just being beach girl. Yeah, no, like it's right on it.
Are you like her?
No, catch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, like her. She's my
Yeah, I was
No, they call it beach. They call it beach.
All right, good evening, everyone.
Yeah!
And welcome to the 2017 Down and Dirty Dawg World. Words, am I right?
Get off the stage!
I agree. No, that was him when you were. And welcome to the 2017 Down and Dirty Dawg Band Awards.
Hi. We got a microphone because I didn't think I'd be loud enough.
What?
All right, well, this is my first time doing this, so what do we do first? All right, let's get started with the awards. But first, we have a disclaimer. Yes, any member of the band who we could not find an embarrassing photo on Facebook, you will get replaced by Matt Bosch. I'm sorry, that's just what it is.
Also know that you guys need access to your Facebook, so you guys let this happen. Don't be mad at us, you let this happen.
Also, Human, you're very special. Your picture is very special.
Alright.
Alright, so for the first award. Alright, okay. Alright, so this man was a excellent addition to the Drumline. He was one of our favorite. Well, he was an excellent rookie.
You heard that.
Alright, I'll do his quick speech.
There's a hot mic.
And so, I mean, we've had a lot of nicknames from this man. I've heard the Dirty Q-Tip for one. Really? I mean, it's a great story. Anyway, so because of this, we like to elect him as the biggest Afro award.
I agree.
Yeah, he's working on his efforts.
All right, next. What?
Yeah. He's also here. So, starting out strong. So for Adam, we did a lot of thought, a lot of thinking, and then we came up with most comedically accurate.
Hey, college.
Maybe you should have hosted the awards.
Can you want to do this, sir?
That's letter goal.
This is my only thumbnail, Paul.
Where are making this?
All right, next up, my man's Adam Luntz.
Whoever the first one here that actually is going to pick up their award, you guys like win a special place.
So, for those who do not know Adam very closely, he is a very excellent Magic player. But unfortunately, he will never get first place in any of his competitions.
No, he won't.
So, we give him the Magic Runner-Up Award. Do you want the certificate there?
I got it.
Okay.
I need the sweater.
What's the sweater?
She's actually here. Aiden wins a special place in my heart. So, Joe, do you want to tell this story? I feel like this might have a special place coming from Joe. You gave her this award.
Oh yeah. So it was during one game, like just a regular basketball game during the season, and she just kind of tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Joe, do you like 7-Up?" And I was like, "Sure." And she's like, "Do you like generic knockoff brands of 7-Up that have been in my garage for 2 years, maybe?" You said 2 years.
That
That actually does change the award. That's okay. Yeah, no. So I got some. What was it, like Weiss Up? The Weiss brand of 7-Up. From we is us. So Aiden gets the Old Soda Porter award because. I thought it was much older, and apparently it was. But
Not 2 years. Right here.
I don't know. Should I do this one?
No, I got this.
Alright.
So what can be said about Alex Scott?
Yeah.
First off, he's not a bird. So that explains a lot right there. So Alex, man,
Pandora was pretty tricky. You should check out that new amusement park.
it's modeled after him. Yeah. So Alex was the one that always stepped up when there was not someone to cheer or fill in voices and stuff, and he was never shy, even on the dance floor. So Alex gets the Best Chicken Dance Award.
I'd like to thank the Academy, Mom, for teaching me how to dance. Next up, AJ Jones. Is he not? Alright, well, if you didn't know, AJ made an amazing movie this year that was finalist for the Filmmaker Award, something like that. So we gave him the Best Filmmaker Award.
Yeah.
Also, he's a pretty decent trumpet player. So.
Alright. Alright.
Oh my god.
Those reactions are why we pick these pictures.
No. What you talking about?
I told you, you gave us access. We just worked with what we had. So, for those of you that don't know, Friday we're doing a field trip to the O's game. And Allison is the one doing all that because I am super stressed. And she's awesome. So, in light of that, we need Allison, the most organized.
Alright, next up, have her other Alex. You know, it's just so hard trying to find a clear picture of her for some reason. Like, everyone was blurred. As you can see, everyone was blurred. But we do not only have just band members in this band, we also have excellent students in this band. So excellent that they will not ignore the work even for a game. So we'd like to give Allison the most likely to be studying.
Alright, the next award. Not gonna lie, it's hard finding a bad picture. So, for those of you that don't know, Amy's not gonna be with us for a full year next year. Everybody cry now. So, because of that, she's only gonna be here maybe a semester, right, Amy? Alright, we'll see what happens. But for that, Amy gets least likely to commit to a full year, 2017, 2018. Also knew Amy did not have an input in making that.
Alright. Next we have my main man, and I told you, man, your Facebook profile was too easy.
I'm not ashamed about it. I just always like that all the time.
Also, shout out to my man, Greg.
I'm not ashamed of it.
You did great. Awesome. I love it. But there's just so many to choose from.
Alright, so Andrew's Award is an award we give out every year. And it's one, not like a serious award, but it's one of those superlatives we try and keep running. And for some reason, it is every year accurate. Like, I don't know why this always happens, but it always happens. So Andrew gets the Sectionally Challenged Award because he switched sections. Yes. Alright, this is going to make things a lot better. So, the next award.
Sorry about it.
Andrew Simpson. Now, you guys might not recognize his name, but he's a clarinet that joined like midway through. And from what I hear of the people sitting next to him, he was always really loud and didn't really know what was going on. That one guy. So for that, also we got this really creepy picture. we needed to make him look a bit like creepy. We use our time well, guys. Don't get me wrong, Andrew gave it a go and cheering, but he never seemed to know what was going on. So we gave it You sure got this good. Yeah. Alright, I can do it if you want.
Go ahead. You're on hot streak, girl.
Okay. So for those of you that don't know, Anne is actually a freshman. And that's kind of surprising because a lot of people thought she was an upperclassman just by the way she carried herself and how much she knew about the band already. So she got most likely to be, in my case, most likely to be confused as an upperclassman. Also, check out that picture. She didn't want it, we'll put it in there anyway.
Alright, so. For those who don't know Brandon Cooper, where have you been? For real though. But he is.
I know. I wasn't.
My man is
I don't know when you posted that. God,
party wherever he goes.
It's like MySpace.
Like, I don't think I've had a single moment with Brandon that I couldn't just enjoy laughing at. So, just an amazing dude. Always invite him to your parties, but don't expect him to do things the day after. So that's why we gave Brandon the most likely to show up hungover award.
I think we can should have played this.
Alright, next up is my main girl, Carol. Love you, Carol. So, Carol is basically the mom of the band,
I just want to say I'm upset I didn't get any birthday cards.
I'll send you one in the mail tomorrow. Anyways. Anyways. So she knows how well each of you are and how well you guys do. And she just strives for you all to be better than what you are right now. So, in honor of that, we give Carol the She Raised You Better Than That. Alright, next up, Dan.
Oh, you didn't get a bad one.
I should have looked.
Oh, don't worry. So please hold your response.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen. I know this.
For those who are new and was not there at the 2016 band camp,
Oh my god.
we had a very bright-eyed freshman who loved to play tag, but unfortunately ran straight into the face of another person, destroying his face.
Yeah.
But he got back up, and became an essential member of Drumline this year, I must say. So we give him the most likely to bleed for this winner. Oh, that would be perfect.
Oh, man.
Alright. Next up, we got my man Dan. Dan is the man with the gap. That's the one. Alright. Oh my god. Anyways. So, another scenario we have, this year, 50th anniversary, homecoming soccer game. It was a hot day, not gonna lie. We had to trek up that hill and back down. We were all tired, we were all hungry, and we were not having a soccer game. But there was one man that led us to rally against whoever administration was there. I don't know why, but he led us to do amazing things. And he said himself that he is not one happy camper. So we're giving him the Happy Camper Award.
Everybody knows Dan. It's hard not to know Dan. Between his hailing of Paul and his overlove of 92. There's also one other song he loved, and this year proved it. He's the most funky of cats. Does he always ask for me? Oh, it didn't go. Alright. Other Dan. So, for those of you that don't know, I don't know how you would know, Danny's big into theater. And for that, we gave him the most vocally dangerous award. Near Adam. What? Oh! I missed that one.
Alright, well, next is my boy Dirk. I remember him when he looked like this. This was actually his profile picture back in the day. This was actually his profile picture, folks. So, I remember when he looked like this, but way back. Throwback Thursday, everyone. Anyway.
It's Wednesday.
I had a...
You didn't look that close.
I had a very special bond with Dirk this year. I named him Dirk the Berserk. Anyways, we had a special bond because we loved hats together. He had cool hats, I had cool hats. We bonded because of that, But unfortunately, he decided to lose his hat game in order to up his afro game. So, for this year, we gave him the second biggest afro award.
Alright, here comes the fun one. Now. So, Edgar. Alright, are we done chuckling? Alright. Edgar's a trumpet who, when we needed to, he really stepped up to first. He was originally playing third a lot, and basically had that all memorized. And then we're like, hey, we need you to play first. And he was like, cool. So he got most likely to step up to first.
Alright, we got my man Eric. I appreciate this man because as I have transitioned into drumline and drumline responsibilities, he took the reign of being the mellow of the group. mellophone. And I appreciate him for that, and which is why we're giving him the Most Mellow Award.
Yeah, of course, I'm on those.
Alright, and we're gonna do some serious awards. We're gonna mix
Paul,
them up.
everybody.
Yeah, some serious ones. Some Hail Paul. Some Hail Paul.
Hail Paul, congratulations. Do you guys want the microphone? Do you want the microphone? Okay.
So, we've got a bunch of awards up here. We just got to figure out what order we're going to do this.
Yes.
But,
Go where? YouTube.
oh, really?
Yeah. You're on YouTube right now.
So, this student, do we have Eric still up?
Eric's
Eric's gonna stay up. But, so this student, was at a lot of games. She really held herself, like she was an upperclassman per se, and just showed that she was really dedicated to the group, and is actually going to be one of our new student leaders as well. So I will present Anne with Rookie of the Year this year.
All right, so this student here, it's been an absolute pleasure getting to work with him. He came in and he's been one of the most passionate percussionists that I've gotten to work with, and it's been an absolute delight. He's constantly trying to better himself, whether it's as a student or even as a percussionist, which I appreciate, but more importantly as a student. And his attendance was absolutely amazing throughout the year. And I'm really excited to see where he continues to go. And so Rookie of the Year for the UMBC Drumline is Dan Corville.
Alright, so let's go on to Most Spirited. So the student yells at every game that she's at, and just continues to do that time and time again without really being asked to do it. Just she takes it on as part of her job, and so Most Spirited goes again this year to Carol Zukowski.
This student from the drumline, man, he is an absolute trip. He would come out with weird colors painted on his face, or just he was always decked out in UMBC colors at games. And sometimes he would get really into the game. He's yelling. I'm like, how do you know what you're yelling about? He goes, neither do I. And he didn't know what was going on, but he just wanted to make noise, and I really appreciated that because we need that. We need to be loud. And so for the drumline, Most Spirited goes to Aaron Westcott.
He's not here. Yes, he's not here. Yeah. The next award is the Mentor of the Year award, and this year I was thinking about who to give this award to, and I was also thinking about just the bonding that was sort of going on within sections, and whenever I was at the front, I could always see the tubas there, just having a good time, pretty much no matter what was going on. So this year I give Mentor of the Year to Joe.
So for the drumline side, this was actually a really, really tough decision. we, as a leadership, we looked at it and we were like, who were, myself, Greg, and Tom, who were we able to rely on, like, if none of us could be there, or even when, only one of us was there out of the three of us, like, who could we rely on to help step up and, lead the drum line? And this person was almost every game, every rehearsal, he was engaged. He was always trying to, lead efforts, whether it was getting drumline and band hoodies or, organizing events, to keep the social aspect of the drumline band going. And I'm really excited to welcome you, your 2017-2018 junior drum captain, Alex Scott. Suppose we give a little backstory about the
backstory on the award. So this award is called the Nicole Macy Unsung Hero Award, and she was someone who, when I was in the band, she was always there working behind the scenes, not really necessarily the loudest one or the face of the organization, but she was always helping out after events, before events, coming early to everything, staying late, someone who did a little more than she was ever asked to do. So that is the background on the award.
So this year, the Nicole Macy Unsung Hero Award goes to a drumline member who kind of just happenstance showed up at a rehearsal one night, and I said, "Hey man, you still remember how to play traditional grip?" And he said, "Sure, I can pick it up again." He was absolutely fantastic. Anything we needed up on him, he was there. Whether it was like, "Hey, be at this halftime show. Hey, show up to this rehearsal. Hey, by the way, we know you started this Sunday, and Friday. Guess what? You have to memorize a floor show, and you have to perform it. Good luck." And he helped out tremendously with the Drumline promotional video. That was a huge success with the fundraiser. We couldn't have done this without him. And
and he also helped out by, I just said, "Hey, can you play bass today? Because I need you to." And he said, "Sure."
So we would like to present this to your sectionally challenged Andrew Hall.
And then, the first round of serious awards, we'll go back to somebody else now.
And we're back. All right, next up is our boy Gabe. Now, I know Gabe isn't the loudest of talkers on Drumline, but for some reason this year, I don't really remember quotes from him very much. So, we'd have to give him this year the Quiet as a Mouse Drumline Edition Award.
Yeah, he's really living up to that. He's really living up to that right now.
He's proving his point right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's actually here, he's just that quiet. Wow, he's not quiet. Yeah. Alright. Next up is my favorite senior drum captain of 2017. No offense to Tom.
Where is that at? That was at Bill Bacon's.
Okay.
Anyways,
it's not there anymore.
we had this man lead us in so many excellent heckles, but unfortunately, it got us in trouble a little bit with the American East Conference. So we had to lay off of him on a little bit, put him in his place. But because of this, we gave him the most likely to get us a technical. Oh boy. Greg, any
Yes, probably shouldn't say it. Alright,
I was mean.
next up is the one special case. Two of them. We couldn't find a picture of him, so we decided to find the best picture on the internet we thought fit him.
That's not that long. It's pretty accurate.
It is.
Yeah, that's I can't lose the difference right now. But that's right.
So Huron is very earth friendly. He's the one that got us the compost bins, and got us the compost bins last year and everything. And he's just like, yes, Earth. So for that, we gave him Best at Saving the Earth award.
All right, Isaac. If for those who haven't noticed, compared to last year.
What are you about to try?
He's not answering.
The world may never know.
It starts with a T.
But for those who just met Ryan this year, you didn't know that. Sorry. Ooh, excuse me. For those who don't know Isaac, this just goes into the award so well. He's got a really sick hairdo this year, looking like a very, very good-looking swimming celebrity that just competed in the Olympics. So we give him the Ryan Rocky.
Alright, these next 3 awards go hand in hand together. We're going to start off strong. A bit maybe not. For those of you that don't know, the two is a very close section. One could almost call them a family.
It's like Gollum.
So for that, we're giving Joe the Mother Tuba Award. These tubas, their last names just like go right together. It's great. First names, my bad. The unfortunate thing is he's not here to defend himself.
But as Joey is also a rookie this year,
He's a youngin'.
he just went into the arms of the tubas that we have and just excelled so greatly. We give him. Go ahead. So we give him the baby tuba.
Captain. Don't get us wrong. You actually have a place in this family too. Your father tuba.
Alright. Kevin Wilkinson. An excellent addition, also another late addition to the drumline. But we had fun with him either way. I know Kevin. I recruited him to drumline because I know him from Ultimate Frisbee. And I think, you can't come to our parties. Don't come to our parties, Carol.
I don't party.
Anyways, the thing we love to do in Ultimate Frisbee is spin those frisbees on our fingers. But Kevin went the extra mile, took those signs that we held for whenever the opposing team took free throws, all those dogs and those bricks. He just spin those like it was nothing. So we give him the sign spinner. We could be the people of basketball. It's still never work out for us.
Lexi's a trumpet who was also a late addition, and those of you probably remember one day she came to a game with crutches. We're like, what happened? I don't actually remember what happened. I forgot about that. But for that,
Whoops.
yeah, we gave her the most likely to get crippled award. Next we have Lucas. Now, you guys might not know him because he doesn't say much, but he's probably one of the most instrumental instrumental parts of the trombone section. And for the reasons stated previously, he's as quiet as a mouse.
He's really enjoying
Okay, I just want to be stated. Go look through Malaku's profile pictures. They are the gift that keeps on giving. We had so much trouble picking just one. We saw one, like, alright, this is good, then we hit the next one, we're like, ah!
We were tempted just to put a collage
Yeah.
on the profile. We had to pick one.
So Malaku gets a very special award. Dan, do you want to explain it?
Oh boy. Alright, so
Dan, this was all Dan.
I feel like it's gonna explain itself. I just want to make you know that I found a picture for this. Just go ahead and yeah, that's the entire B movie script.
Yep. Malaku gets the B movie. No, please don't. No, please don't.
Go watch it on Netflix.
Or don't. Or actually, leave. Yeah. That was fun to do. Alright.
Watch the
Oh, it's
I don't know. I think, okay, we might be missing a slide, but
It's the.
it is Matt. So, Matt, we always see you running around the campus, either with something on your head or something to shoot people with. No gun.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have prefaced that. So for that, Matt is the most likely to eat brains, because he plays a lot of HBC.
Would be a surprise slide.
Yeah, surprise slide. Oh, with the balls. Well, now y'all know. Michael, you are the Gentle Giant Award.
Not sure if I should be having something.
Alright, we have Natalie Harris. Unfortunately, for academic reasons, she had to dismiss herself last year from being a part of Drumline. But luckily, we had the honor of having her return. And because we just enjoy her so much and how she brings so much to this Drumline, we give her the First Lady of Drumline Award.
I'm getting food. Go get lost. No, go get lost. Oh, okay. Oh, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, Nicholas. Another smell of berries.
So, my boy Nick, he's in a deep spot in my heart for all the passion that he has on this pep band and Drumline. You know, if ever there's a situation where you need more cowbell, that's your man. So, because always you need more cowbell, which is why you always need it. Anyway, because of his spirit and how much he loves playing all the instruments that he plays, we know, I can guarantee this for the fact, this will be true, but we give him the most likely to be playing an instrument at 90 years old.
Paul, are you ready for some serious ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
We didn't normally transition, sorry.
Feel so instruction.
So guys, how you know those things called segways? Aren't they like so cool you can like ride around on them? Yeah, those are really great. But anyways,
She doesn't love you. Alrighty. So these are the awards for the seniors. I'm going to start with Lucas since he's not here. But Lucas held down the trombone section really well all these years, and was just someone who was sort of a trooper. And we're going to miss him next year for sure. All right. So this senior has done a lot for the band. He won the Unsung Hero Award last year, and has just been someone who has been there when we've needed him, and has helped out when he can, whenever that may be. So I give this one to Human, who's a senior. These are like, thanks for sticking it out. There you go. Thanks, Human. We're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss all of the seniors. I'm gonna say that after every one. All right. So this senior was just a joy to be around all the time, and was one of my favorite people to chat with at the front of the band where she was sitting. And this goes to Catherine. Sorry, I'm gross today. I apologize. All right. So this senior is another just steady person who I can rely on to be at most games. Held down the trombone section as well. Being the only trombone player to come on the band trip this past year, and he killed it. So, Matt. There you go. Where we go? I'm trying to go like alphabetical order of last name, so yeah. But my alphabet on the spot is that. So ZD. I don't think those go in order. Okay. So this is a senior who also was at a lot of games, was always there, and was just a solid player, and just made that section even better. So this goes to Allison. Also, sorry. It was like 100 degrees today. I was running around, doing streamer and stuff. San Philippa? San Philippa. And how do you say your last name, Joe? I didn't say it earlier. Skoronsky. Okay. Joe's not a senior, sorry. Don't ignore that. So this is a senior that I actually met this year, and I didn't even realize that she was in the band before, but then I was chatting with her, and I was like, oh, you went to like Japan or something, and did all these cool things, and kept Danny Conlon's sanity, and he was going crazy, so Aiden also at a lot of games, and just an amazing player. Aiden, Korea, not Japan. Just want to throw that out there. Be correct. And then I believe this is the last thing that I forgot. Sorry. We probably have no word. We probably have a word for you somewhere. But the last senior that I have for the pep band side of things is someone who has taken the reins when now there, along with Amy. And so I just want to recognize Carol as being the senior.
I don't even know where to begin for this first one. This student has been absolutely incredible all 4 years. They have been on the drum line. Brother. What else is new? It's been so crazy to see how much the student has improved as a musician and as a leader, and see how much they've grown as a person. To see them grow into their personality, and do the amazing things that they've done. Working at NASA or interning at NASA, and interning here at UMBC. Stepping up when the captains didn't show up at some points. And I would like to present this senior award to your new assistant drumline instructor, Greg Valentine. This next senior, I've absolutely loved working with them. They've been a blast. So a little bit of background. So these seniors were freshmen when my senior year here, and I was sitting down with Matt and the old band director, and he goes, "Man, I have like 13 flutes this year." He's like, "What am I going to do with 13 flutes?" And one of them happened to say that they used to play in pit. And so we were like, "Hey, are you interested in trying out for bass drum?" And she said, "Yeah, I'll give it a shot." She came in and she nailed her audition. And it's crazy to see a flute player come in who used to play a little bit of pit come in and be one of the best bass drummers we've had in the program here. And this senior award goes to Natalie Harris. And the final senior award for the drumline, I'm actually really bummed that you went to community college for your first 2 years here, so you only spent 2 years here with us. But you're a delight to be around. You just do the weirdest things that are absolutely hilarious. I mean, there are so many stories that I would love to share, but I probably shouldn't since we're live streaming. But I'm going to be really sad that you're not on the line next year. And this goes to Nicholas Rhines.
Segue.
Did you miss us?
No. I didn't miss me either.
I got a report to do. I can leave. Obviously not Rebecca. So we're going to picture of Rebecca. Rebecca's another trumpet who comes in and really holds down third when EJ's not there, or if there's only a few trumpets. She's really come in and really held down third, or even play second when we need her to. But she's also very extravagant in how she carries herself and hairs dye different colors and stuff. So for that, we gave her most artistic.
All right. Yes, this is Reggie.
We never called him that. His full name.
Oh yeah, well, did you ever call me my full name?
What?
I never call you Brandon Cooper.
Yeah, my full name is Alex.
That's what I heard. Alex Scott. You spelled it as one giant
Did you
name.
not say everybody's full names?
No, I did, but we never called him Reggie. Whatever the fuck.
Oh wow. Live too.
All right, well.
Oh, I can't censor that live, can I?
All right, well.
You got an award?
Yes, he did get an award.
We all get awards.
Thankfully. He just barely made it. Anyway. So, if there was anyone that came early to games, it was Reggie. And what he did when he got here early, the one thing that we do was set up stands. Not for anyone in particular. He just set up 15 stands on the side and just leave them there. I tried to pass it out, but he just set up more.
One of the things is everybody would still come in and set up their own stands. So we would usually have like just a bunch of extra stands just lying around. So we thought, oh, these are for me. I didn't take them. They would just set their own.
Those were his stands.
And because of this,
One was
we
for
give
his,
him
one was for his
the most likely to have a stand for you.
I hope so.
Now,
One stand was for
Stephanie.
yeah, and then his big ass. All those popcorn boxes.
So like talking to Steph this year, I actually have given it to you. I asked her, do you have any more T-shirts with sleeves? I'm really curious. I haven't seen one this year. I'm kind of concerned.
Yeah.
but you know, she did what she had to do. She got it done with the shoulders and all. So we give Steph the right to bear arms award. All right. So next we have Tom Fisher.
That's not me.
This thing is like very hard to find. Yes, he is our very beloved redhead of the group. Just so much energy.
That
We'll finish this off later. But because of your efforts and how much you give to Pepe, we'd like to give you the carrot.
Snowstorm's got to go.
Alright, so there's a story.
If they don't send me anywhere for work, I should stay. I don't know.
That's the most emotion I've seen Tom.
That's only going down for Sunday. He's going
I
down.
wanted to get a picture of him smiling. So, Monday night, we're sitting down to do these. We're getting near the end, and we're like, alright, Tom, what do you think your award should be? We're like burnt out of creativity by this point. He's just like, ugh. So Tom gets the ugly.
The knee slap right there.
Alright.
This Tom's award.
That is such a
We
Tom.
have Warren.
There's a Warren in this band?
So Warren was enrolled in the PhED 193 class, aka marching class that day. And full title. And he really wanted to attend this class, guys. Unfortunately, we only had one meeting. But that did not deter him. Almost every week, he would text Ann or call somebody and say, hey, do we have class today? Is there class today? Do we have class today? So we give him the least likely to know this class.
To be fair. We never really set out as
Okay, it was one time.
Who's at least
But we had a class.
I got like 1.5 credits.
at least one class.
I wasn't even in that class. I got more emails with no class tonight than any other emails. So I was like, oh yeah, no band class tonight. No marching class.
Yeah.
One class for a gym credit. Shit, I wish I was still in school.
I'll wait. Alright, so for our final award, individual. We have Will, who came back because he is an alumni. He is an excellent tenor player that we love to have as an addition to the drumline. And we just love the long hair beard combo on this band.
No beard on that.
I mean, this is pretty beard. But it's just a lovely combo once you get a look at it. So,
European.
because of this so-called Jesus look, we give him the second coming of the second coming movie.
No, yeah. Finish.
Yeah.
And now, for the traditional award that we give every year.
Oh wait, Paul.
Right?
Wait, one for Paul.
Paul or me.
Just Paul.
Here's Paul. All right. So going back, well, obviously.
I just want to say, who doesn't want to get engaged with that guy right there? Am I right?
I'll do it.
We
I'll
will
do
help you, sir.
You can shave
Like
next
necessary. Okay. So, going back to class. As you know, very rigorous this year. One class. So because of that, we give Paul the lack of class award.
I'm really curious to see what I got.
I'll let you know which one.
No. Oh, that got the award.
Even award.
Oh, wait, I don't get an award? Dude, you
There
missed
it is.
through.
Alright.
No, okay, so for those who don't know,
Let me explain. So the Even Award is a very special place. Kind of. So I got it my freshman year, and I have no idea what it is. Still don't fully know, but I know it's a band tradition and must be upheld. There are two parts: the most likely to be run over by an emu, and most likely to be riding said emu. Interpret it how you will. So, most likely to be riding the emu.
Ridding? What?
Okay.
What is ridding?
He could red set. It should be red.
you could award for 3 hours to see what this thing is.
Reggie was dying by emu attack.
It was late. I got a lot.
Reggie's
I'm
just
going
as
to
tall
work
as
after
me.
this. Nick, you're the most likely to be riding. And it's spelled correctly.
He's ready to
And for most likely to be run over by said emu is there for it.
Of course.
It was my favorite picture on Google. Cutest Couple Award. This is also a band tradition, and just so you're aware, if you are a couple, you're instantly invalidated for this award.
Wow, that's the first year that's happened.
So,
Brandon.
this award is really cute. There's hearts on it, they connect. And we wanted to pick two people that are very close to each other in their hearts. Hence, cutest couple. And for that, we picked Allison and Amy.
Yes.
Also take Photoshop away from me. Okay.
Hey, what'd you say? He's got a battle horse.
The evil Bashi Bashi Award. Alright, Dan's coming out from the bench for this one.
Andy Campbell returns.
He's mad too, he's not so happy anymore.
Stand for the side.
What's the background of Evil Bashi Bashi?
Okay, so there's a Twitter account that no one really knows how it was formed, but it's called Evil Bashi Bash. And whoever ran it would just tweet things that were like, I want to say contradictory, but like, not necessarily vulgar, but like antagonist to like the band or something. They'd be like, no, it's just,
I think this happened my junior year.
yeah.
It's like the Mad Mod version of a fin stick.
Yes, but evil. and likes to antagonize the band, and it's all good fun.
So it actually appeared. I think it was my junior year of college, and we were on the pep band tournament.
Yes.
And
Evil Monster Monster
and
was
it was
your
funny
tournament.
because Matt was like tweeting out things, and then people were like following Matt instead of like actually checking the text from like Stamp or whatever email thing we were using that year. Matt was tweeting everything, and so someone made an evil Boshi Bosh Twitter, and people were following that, and he was like tweeting false information to the band.
Yes. So Evil Boshi Bosh will live on in our hearts, and Dan has an explanation to this.
Okay, so the guy who's getting this isn't here. I'm gonna make sure he sees the video of this later and knows that he got this award because he abandoned us halfway through the year. And this year, Evil Boshi Bosh goes to JT Grasso. Hopefully, we have another Australian like this.
For the record, he's in Australia studying. Alright. I think that's the last one.
I didn't get an award.
We will print you an award.
Most likely to not get an award.
Drew, you'll get the most class award. So, real quick, Allison won one things I forgot right after she told me. She has an extra ticket left for the O's game on Friday. So, if you want to go and didn't tell her before you had a ticket.
Only $7. The carpool there, it's gonna be fireworks.
Yes. Yes.
You're on
With
track.
the fireworks will be later.
Josh!
You might be on track.
How's it going?
Oh, okay. I heard your voice down the hall. I was like,
Yeah, that happens.
Everybody, our future president.
Also, Josh was the company of Pep Band until he got too busy running the campus.
Ew.
Yes, so now we have two serious awards. Yes. I got it. So after the serious awards, we're going to show the video that was made for tournament, and it's really great. I already watched it, so.
Oh, sweet. Tournament video. My film. Let's piss drunk and block the bathroom.
Okay, guys, so we're on to the final round of the serious awards, and then we'll have an awesome video. So stick around. Not that any of you guys really realize that.
You were
Cool. So every year we give out a director's award. There's one for Pep and for Drumline as well. This year, I just felt that this person really embodied everything that I was working with the band to do, and even if I wasn't there all the time, she was there helping out, and it was really hard to choose this one, but the Director's Award goes to Carol.
So, the Director's Award for the Drumline, this was a really tough choice. I remember Tom, Alex, Greg, and I were kind of going back and forth on this one. I think this person was easily the most improved drumline member of the year. When this student auditioned last year, they were incoming freshmen. They were really nervous. Their friend that was going to be coming into the drumline kind of like bailed like maybe 2 weeks before the audition. We're like, I'm not going to audition. So he's here coming in, flying by the seat of his pants, all alone, and we could tell like wow, this guy can play. He's nervous. We work on a couple of things with his technique, and it's just having him work with the rest of his section it's amazing. He came in for veteran auditions in April, and I think he had the highest score out of all of the returning members who auditioned, and I think it was actually one of the highest scores we've ever had. And the Director's Award this year goes to Dirk Weems.
Alright, now we're going to do our student leaders here. So let's just have Amy come on up. Amy has been incredible this whole year, by the way. she has done a lot of things you guys haven't seen, and she's taken care of just the band in general, and taken care of me, and taken care of Carol, and just been like one of my favorite people this whole year. And all the things I want to say about Amy would take forever, but she is wonderful and amazing, and we're going to have her for a little bit next year, which I'm going to just relish, so you all should too. But Amy, I do want to give you a Student Leader Award. And then we have Carol. And I've said a lot of things about Carol, so here you go. Good job.
So, Tom. Tom is good, old, reliable. Like, Tom is always there. Tom is the constant of the drum line. Tom he was, is, and always will be. Like, I don't think I've ever seen him miss a single event, single practice, and like the 2-3 years I've known him. And it's amazing. He's just so diligent about, knowing his parts and making sure everyone knows their drill. And he's there setting up the drum set. Like, even if Nick's not there, he just pulls it out, sets it up. So, I mean, I couldn't be thrilled to have him come on as a senior captain, or couldn't be more thrilled for him to come on as a senior captain. And I know with him and Alex teamed up together, we're going to be unstoppable.
Love you, Tom.
So I know I've already said quite a bit about Greg already, so we'll just shut up. Yeah.
Do your thing, right?
Hey, you don't get your state award.
Yeah, can the new student leaders come over here, please? So, now comes to the special time of the ceremony where we introduce the new leadership for next year, and we give them, not my keys, their keys. Yeah, we didn't do this last year because Bentley didn't report here.
They like that room every year.
Yeah, Bentley grew.
Yes.
We're going to be a little more humble.
So
the handing off of the keys.
Yes, the handing off.
So, the junior drum captain, Alex Scott.
We have Dan Weiskamp. And Joe Skoronsky.
We're getting more keys coming.
I am the drum captain now.
What are we coming now?
We have one more award, so student leaders. So say hello to your new student leaders. And say goodbye to your new student leaders.
I'm not new students.
We do have one more award. Picture it. So we do have one more award every year. The pep band gives an award to someone who is not in pep band, who has just gone over the top for the pep band.
Yeah. So this person is actually a member of the pep band alumni board, and she really wanted to be here tonight. She's currently stuck working a 13-hour shift, and if anyone else knows, if we're working 13-hour shifts, they are absolutely mind-numbing. But this person, I've done a lot to assist her in her role as the president of the alumni board, and she has put countless hours into making sure that alumni events happen. And even she's been here to assist me and assist Paul. She really helped with promoting the Drumline fundraiser, and I spent plenty of nights, up on hangouts, helping her prepare for the upcoming meetings and everything. And so the UMBC Pep Band would like to thank Heather Precision for her continued support of the UMBC Pep Band.
So, with that, I do want to point out that Jeff Jordan is here. If you guys remember him from the tournament trip, he might have pointed a camera in your face at some point in time. So that video that he was working on the whole time, we have it. And it's really, I think you guys will really enjoy it. So, Jeff, do you want to say any words about it?
Thanks to everyone who helped out with the video, and I think you'll
Yeah. This is not acting. This is actually real.
This is real life.
The other side.
Ooh.
That's my monkey.
You're on the dance team shit.
In 2017 Pep Band trip. Currently, we are driving to Portland, Maine, following the women's basketball team for UMBC. They'll be playing the Hartford Hawks later this evening at the America East Conference Tournament. And joining the band on the bus today are the dance team and the cheerleaders.
I am looking forward to us crushing Hartford.
Looking forward to performing at the game. You're just my voice for the energy and the excitement, helping the team win, hopefully.
I've never been as far north back control. I'm looking forward to seeing what Maine looks like, and also watching the team playing for the contract.
I'm really excited to showcase how far the Drumline has come since it formed in 2009.
I really want to see them play a great game. I know they can win. We beat them Hartford before, so I think they have it in them, and they just go out and play their best. I think we're going to win.
Hopefully.
I hope the other team has some players with funny names we can make fun of. But I definitely want to see our team win.
I think we're gonna win. I'm feeling good.
I'm hoping.
Win or lose, it's going to be a great experience.
Hopefully we go to the championships.
Let's go UMBC!
UMBC! 1, 2, 3, go and go!
I don't remember doing that. I really don't remember that. It was not wrong.
That band has been like the highlight of my college career, and just everyone allowing me to do it and helping me and supporting them. It's been great. My favorite part of this tournament was how we played amazing, and we actually did play really well together. That was fun.
My favorite part of performing with everyone is just that we sound really good together, and I feel like a lot of times, especially when we play at home, we get like the crowd involved in the game.
The halftime show from Drumline sounded very good. Felt very clean. Everyone felt very excited to have done that and played it. And yeah, it was very fun to do.
The other team didn't have a pep band there, so we got to play a lot more music than we thought we would. So that was really cool.
I want to thank the entire band and Drumline and all the directors, Paul, Drew, Greg, and all the assistant captains just for making this part of my college career and making it such a great experience that I'll never forget.
I really want to give a special thanks to Paul,
because he's great. He's the leader.
Oh.
And he's just like really supportive of everybody, so that's good.
I'd like to thank Paul. You've been great these past 2 years, just running everything.
And just like, I want to thank everybody for making it such a great experience.
Thank you, JT. But thank you again, Jeff. It was awesome. I was watching the video just like at work and just like remembering all of it. It was pretty awesome. Even the loss like was cool. So. But yeah, any closing remarks that you want to give? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can you send that video to us?
Yes. Yeah, we'll send that out to everyone. Is that cool?
Yes,
Yeah, okay, we'll upload it to YouTube. We'll do the internet things. So, yeah, I will let Carol take over into this.
So I just wanted to say thank you guys for an excellent year. Thank you for putting up with my shenanigans. And on that note, we know you have a lot of choices when choosing pet bands. We'd like to thank you for flying Air Retriever all seasons.
There's plenty of pizza and donuts left, and soda and stuff, so yeah. Have at it.
Already on it.
Oh, it's a bearded man.